Glad to have you with us for more of Hey Coach, presented by Alfa Insurance. For auto, home, and life insurance, call Alfa. Chris Stewart back with you, filling in for Eli Gold again this week, and it is great to have with us as tonight's media guest, presented by CB&S Bank, a legendary voice in this town. Years ago when he was a radio guy, I don't know what happened to him since then, but James Spann, it is great to have you back home in Tuscaloosa.
You know, Stipe and I used to be big deals here a long time ago, back in the 1970s.
And
we were
still
big
are.
deals.
You still are.
No, I'm just a weather guy now. You guys are the big deals. But no,
Yeah.
this is like awesome. Playing Low Down by Boz Scaggs. I mean, that was bringing me back to 1976. Worked for Burt Bank.
Absolutely.
Playing rock
The
and roll
legend.
music on the radio, WTBC, the big 1230, the larger-than-life 1230. Some of the fondest memories of my life from the 15th Street School of Broadcasting here.
Special time, special place, and always special when you're in the house because, for one thing, it's nice to see you when we know there's no chance of anything bad. Normally, when I see you no sport coat and suspenders, I start battening down the hatches because I know bad things are coming. But it's a beautiful night tonight.
I'm just hot. That's all that means. Yeah. Sometimes it's just a matter of temperature. So that's about it.
I understand. James is going to be our media guest with Coach Saban on the other side of our top of the hour break. And again, that media guest presented by CB&S Bank, where you can bank anywhere at any time with CB&S Bank's digital solutions. Managing your finances has never been so easy. In your career, did you ever do sports?
I actually did.
Okay.
I did sports at WSFA TV in Montgomery for a very brief time.
Yeah.
In 1978.
Was that before you went to Dallas?
Yes. This was way before I went to Dallas.
Okay.
I got a job offer from WSFA, and it was for sports, which I know nothing about, but that's a legendary station in the state. And being from Greenville, a small town in South Alabama, that was the only station we could watch when I was a child. And so to work at Channel 12, I would have swept the floors. So, yes, I worked with Phil Snow, who was a legendary sports anchor in Montgomery during that time.
Cool.
I knew that that's not what I'm going to do. My dream was to do weather, but I got to work with Dan Atkinson, who was their weather anchor, who, again, was one of my mentors. And Dan took me in. He helped me even though I wasn't hired to do weather. And then I got right back in it soon after that.
On the Crimson Tide Sports Network from Learfield.
Hey everybody, Alabama coach Nick Saban here.
This is the Nick Saban Show.
Roll Tide.
Live from Baumhowers Victory Grille in Tuscaloosa. Presented by Alfa Insurance. For the best agents in the business, call Alfa. Also brought to you by Yellow Hammer Brewing. Brewed locally in Alabama and served to fans across the Southeast.
Welcome once again, everybody, to the Nick Saban Show, presented by Alfa Insurance. I'm Chris Stewart, filling in for Eli Gold. We introduced him prior to the break, but we welcome back in the longtime meteorologist at Alabama's ABC 3340 and the guy who the show's named for, Coach Nick Saban. Always good to see you, sir. You don't have to wait till morning and watch the Weather Channel and get your oatmeal cream pies. You can get your weather report tonight from James for tomorrow. How about that?
This is our most consistent expert.
Well said.
Whether we're going to practice inside, outside, is it going to rain? We're going to have rain for the game like 5 days before it ever comes.
Sure.
But I got to say, I got a gift for Coach Saban, a weather radio, Miss Terry, so you'll never miss a warning. Personally programmed by us, okay? Batteries, all you do is plug it up. And in case you do get a warning, this is a reminder of what you do. What do you do, Chris?
Respect the polygon.
Respect the polygon.
There's no question.
So, see, I come bearing gifts. Most of these sports guys that come on the show, they don't do this. But I'm come to bear gifts. So thank you for the opportunity to do that.
And we appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Coach, how you doing?
Doing all right. Trying to get the players to bounce back. It was kind of a collective disappointment for all of us, the way we played last week. And even though probably didn't play our best, we still, at the end of the game, the last 5 plays of the game, if we make any one of the 5 plays we had an opportunity to make, we still probably would have won the game. So got to respect the players' perseverance in terms of how they compete in the game, but we also have to play with a little more consistency and performance. And I think from a psychological standpoint, I really want the players to be more positive, more aggressive, think about positive things, not have a lot of anxiety about what could go wrong, what could happen, so that, they can have really fun playing, fun competing. Play to win. Don't worry about, trying to play to keep from getting beat. And, sometimes I think we have a little bit too much of that, and we're trying to get it fixed.
So, Coach, a lot of what we do is similar. You can get 50 weather forecasts right, and then you get one that's wrong, one that goes wrong. Remember Snowmageddon? That's all they remember is the bad one. How do you mentally, and the same thing in football, you can win 50 games in a row, then you lose one. That's all people remember. How do you condition yourself to get your mind off that loss and move forward?
Well, I think that in sports, and probably in what you do too, you're only as good as your last play. You're only as good as your last game, and you always kind of understand that. So the big thing is can you learn from the things that you didn't do well? And most of the time, when things don't go well, people are more interested in, because of the humiliation that goes with that, they're more interested in what can I do to change? What can I do to fix the problems that we had? Because, people don't understand that we want to get it right. Players want to get it right. We want to get it right as coaches. You want to get it right in your profession. So you just stay focused on the details. Logistics, the attention to detail that you have to do anything correctly. And that comes before the game ever comes. It comes before you ever make the prediction that you have to make. And if you do those things right and you prepare the right way, then you should be a lot more confident, when you get into the battle, that you're going to go out there and know exactly what you have to do from a responsibility standpoint, alignment technique, whatever it is, that's going to help you be successful. And, it's kind of do simple better sometimes. It's not that complicated. And I think sometimes you can get things so complicated in your mind, you can't be free and easy with how you go out there and compete and play. I don't know if that helps you any with the weather, but
it can.